the height of the Irish potato famine in 1847, the Choctaw Nation in the US, pained by the sheer amount of people starving to death, decided to send $170 of their own money to assist the Irish people. Now for them, this was a huge amount of money. Just 16 years prior, the Choctaw had been forced to march through the Trail of Tears, where almost a third of their people had died. At this time, they were still very much trying to rebuild what they once had. But despite being poor themselves, and despite the fact that Ireland was across the world and had no relations with them, they still chose to give what is more than $5,000 in today's money. Flash forward 173 years in 2020, COVID was just ripping through Native American reservations. As the number of positive cases and deaths began to rapidly rise within these communities, things were looking incredibly grim. But when news of this reached Ireland, hundreds of people began immediately donating. And in the end, more than $7 million were donated to the two tribes that have been hit the hardest, with a good chunk of that coming from the Irish. The brotherhood between the Choctaw and Irish people has lasted to this very day, all because of a small act of kindness